Carlos, you just touched down in the Netherlands. This is the second time you're in the Netherlands, correct?
Yeah, second
for
time.
seminars and a meet and greet.
Yeah.
And something funny just happened because a lot of people are here to meet you today, but then, you know, someone's here to talk to you, Remy Bonjaski.
Yeah.
And you were in awe because you've never met him and you're a fan of, you know, what he's done in the past.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him. When I start to fight Muay Thai, I watch a lot of his fights, you know, like I like his styles. And also the flying knees. And that's why a lot of my knockouts I did with knee and kicks, you know. That's why I make a tattoo right danger, you know, because I just knocked people out before with my knee and kicks, you know. I was trying to look like Remy Bonjaski.
And you just flew here from Sao Paulo. In the plane there was another athlete from the Netherlands, a soccer player. He plays for your team, I think, right? Corinthians?
Yeah.
And the World Cup is happening soon. I want to start, make you happy with the interview. We got a little gift for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
See what
Can I open it?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Please open it. Exciting times are coming.
Oh, I don't have this one.
You don't have that one?
No. Thank you, brother. Thanks so much.
I hope you like the a large is good for you, I think.
Yeah. But you know, I don't gonna use because you and Remy Bonjaski gonna sign, and then I'm gonna put on the wall of my house.
That's awesome.
I have a collection of the team shirts.
Yeah.
And then I like to people sign, and then I put on the wall.
That's awesome.
Thanks so much, brother. Thanks so much for the gift.
Thank you. Yeah, and our countries have a rich history. We played each other 5 times in the World Cup.
Yeah.
74 was the first time. Do you remember the first time Brazil played the Netherlands? What was the first match you watched?
I remember 2010.
2010?
Yeah.
For me, the first one, the first World Cup I remember was 98. Then you guys won in the semifinals with penalties.
Yeah.
You started playing soccer as well, right? Before fighting?
Yeah.
Like pretty much every little kid in Brazil.
Yeah. I was on the street, and then on the street, like you learn a lot of things. One of the things you need to learn on the street in Brazil, if you walk with your friends, you stay on the street, is play soccer, you know, because everybody plays soccer.
Yeah.
But I'm a really good player, but I'm not good loser, you know. And every time when I lose, I fight somebody or something like that.
So that was the introduction to fighting?
Yeah. When I talk about the start to training with my mom, she didn't like the idea because I fought a lot when I play soccer or another sport. But after she was like, maybe she gonna get like more calm and things like that. Okay, I'm gonna try.
And you know, not only looking at your last fight, but the technique you use for your kicks. Do you think it comes from soccer? The calf kicks you used against Jack Della Maddalena?
Yeah, normally like people's asking me like to how I use my kick and things like that. And before the fight, I every time I tell my coach I'm gonna kick him like a soccer, you know, like like arms or legs. Like they use that sentence in Thailand. Like no matter what, they keep kicking. Even if you broken your feet or you still hurting your feet, if your feet still hurt, his arm or his legs also still
it's very
hurt.
true.
That's why they say like I'm gonna kick like a soccer, you know. Yeah.
You know, there's the transition from soccer to fighting. For you started fighting in Brazil. Can you tell us a little bit about the beginning of your career in Brazil? Because it was Muay Thai first, and then MMA much later. Because you went to China and fought all over the world, but you started in Brazil.
Yeah, I started to train in Brazil when I was 15 years old. Yeah. After I did some sports, but I didn't like, you know, I'm not good, like I say, I'm not good loser. And if you do like collective sports, like with many peoples, every time like I fight somebody or something like that, because I think like they did, also they did something wrong, you know. And then I fight a lot, I argue a lot, and then I stop. And then I was, a time of my life, some years, I was only in the street because my family is only me and my mom, and she was working a lot. She was a teacher. She was working a lot at the morning, afternoon, at night. And I was on the street, you know, like learning bad things, wrong things. And then some point of my life, my mom like put me to work, you know, like on the flower store, because she was saying, you're doing a lot of shit on the street, you're bringing trouble to your house, so you're gonna work, you know. And also I didn't like to work, and then that's why I started to training and like trying to make the fight my work, you know.
Yeah, did you already think about becoming a professional fighter then at that point, like make money with that?
After some months of training, I trained 2 months and then I did my first fight and then I lost.
But you probably didn't get paid for that first fight, right?
No. And then I was like, I think I don't wanna fight anymore. But I think maybe the guys on the gym gonna say I'm loser, I give up. Okay, I'm gonna do one more fight, and then I'm gonna get the win, and then I'm gonna finish. And then I get the win, and then win again, win, and then I keep going. And then I was like, maybe I can work with this.
And then you see guys like Remy, Bonjaski.
Yeah.
When we spoke a couple weeks ago before your fight, Andy Sauer, Tyrone Spong.
Yeah, Tyrone Spong, I really found. Remy, Bonjaski, Tyrone Spong, and Sam Greco.
Sam Greco,
Yeah.
He was a special fighter as well.
Yeah.
Different style.
Yeah.
Then you went to fight in China a lot, right?
Yeah.
Can you explain us how that
at
happened?
the time I was living in Thailand. In Thailand, if you fight Muay Thai, they pay really bad money, you know, really small money. So I discovered they in China they pay 5 times more. And also I have visa for example, I had visa to go to China for 1 month. So I can stay 1 month and I can do 3 fights. So it's a lot of money in Thailand. So that's why I come to China many times. He stayed there 1-2 months doing 3-4 fights for a month. Then making money and then back to Thailand, living the life, party a little bit, go to the beach, training, and then back to China, you know, and making money and then back to Thailand again.
It's normal for you, but when you say it, have 3-4 fights a month and then go back and party, it's for a lot of people, man.
Yeah, many times. One time I fought Friday, Saturday, and then Monday. Yeah, because I had no money and need to fight, and then the coach come and say, hey, you wanna fight? Okay, let's go, let's fight.
Then you spend
need
it on
to pay the bills, the rent, the house, and.
Okay, let's go back to JDM. Already almost a month passed since that last fight. What have you been up to after the fight? Have you been just relaxing a little bit? I saw you, you kicked him so hard. You just say, just keep kicking, but he did not want to go down.
Yeah, I got a little break. I rest a little bit.
Okay.
My feet was really bad, you know, and I broke the feet already. So I was worried about maybe it's broken or not, but it's not broken. But now I already back to the training, 3 weeks after. I back to training because after my last fight against Leon Edwards, I think I lose the control, you know, I was I beat already a former champ. So I was 2.5 months without training, just partying, drinking. And then my manager called, hey, you got in 8 weeks, we're gonna fight JDM. And I was damn, I need to get fit and then start to train to fight JDM. But now I back to training already, you know, have some things really important happening on my weight division. So I want to be ready for everything. You know, when they call me hey, you ready? I'm ready.
Yeah, you surprised a lot of people after the fight because you said I'm going to be cage side August.
Yeah.
And nobody really knew about when the fight was going to happen between Makhachev and Gary, and it's still not announced.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little more? Is there something cooking?
Bro,
what's going on?
I really think I heard people saying that fight gonna happen, you know, 15 August. And also I talked with my coach after Netherlands we're going to Hungary, and after Hungary I'm gonna back to Brazil and I'm gonna start the fight camp to fight 15 August, you know, because I know something happened with Makhachev or Ian. They're gonna call me and I'm gonna be ready.
Did you talk to the UFC about being a backup fighter yet?
No, I didn't talk, but I know I'm the number 2 on the rank.
True, but some fighters they
don't need to call me. I saw something happen, I say, hey, I'm here. No, I'm doing the fight camp. I just saw the guys who I'm gonna bring to the fight camp, really good grapplers to help me on the fight camp. I have 8 weeks. It's a good time to train.
So you don't mind being a backup fighter? Some fighters say, no, I don't want to be the backup fider, I'll wait, and then someone else steps in to be the backup fighter, but you don't care. We know you don't care.
Yeah. I can fight it. Whenever they call me, especially if it was for the belt, I will be ready, 100% ready.
A couple more questions about the fight. Before the fight, you said you wanted to finish the fight with a punch because JDM is such a good boxer. You were looking for the highlight reel finish. You hit him with everything.
Yeah.
Your hands, elbows, knees, he did not want to go down. What went through your head in the third round when you connected with everything, but he just like stood there and took it?
Bro, I was really worried about the bonus, you know? Yeah, because I have a lot of bills to pay now in Brazil. I bought a house, I bought a nice car, and I was like, man, I need to make money. I need to make the 100. Now it's 100K.
It's good, man. I wish I had that back in the day.
When I saw like he was hurt already out of the fight, now I need to finish the fight on the right way, you know, like they're gonna give me the bonus. And then after the 3 rounds, I could finish the fight.
And then you remembered, all right, his legs are already gone.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't want to go down on the head.
Yeah.
Like just go back to that.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's tough. He's
really tough. Like,
at some point of the fight, I say, I just want the title shot. I don't want to hurt you. Give up. And he say, no, we're going to the final, to the end. And I was like, damn.
That's it, my man. That's all I have for you. All the best. Hopefully we'll see that fight happen, you know, if not in August, if you're not fighting for the belt later this year. And we can't wait to see it happen. And
thank you,
I hope you enjoy your night in the Netherlands and a couple more days. How long you stay in the Netherlands total?
Maybe 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days, nice. You'll have a good time.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.